Okay, let's review. Right now, we're going to review the vocabulary of unit number 10. Unit number 10. So I'm going to open here. So we have the words distress. Do you remember what is the meaning of distress, class? What is distress? Distress, it means deep worry. For example, look at this. This is the picture. Helicopters can help rescue people in distress. These people might be in danger. It might be in trouble. So they might be in distress. So these people that it's on the helicopter is going to help the people in distress. So distress is being worried or suffering about something. Now we have drench also, the meaning of drench. Here it is, the picture. Look, it means that it's wet or soaked through and through to cover a field completely. So the night was raining, so then it was drenched the field. So drench, it looks in this way. It's like wet, humid. Drench. What about dwell, class? Dwell is to live especially in a particular place. Look here. Do you know that humans will be one day dwell on the moon? So maybe one day they're going to habit, they're going to live in that place. So it's also dwell means to keep calling the attention on someone or in something. We have another word that we need to review. It's juvenile. Look at juvenile. Not fully grown. Look at this. These shoes. These shoes are for an elder people, maybe. Yes, it might be for a boy that it's a grown-up boy, but it's tying the shoes, so it's behaving like a juvenile maybe. So his juvenile pranks are so annoying, it says. This, you are as a kid, you can do this because you're a kid. And it's funny, but imagine that your grandmother, your grandfather is doing this, or your father. It looks like juvenile, right? Juvenile, not too, like it's on the age, like childish. Now, let's go to the next word. It's outstanding. What is outstanding, class? Standing apart from others to be excellent, on P. So look at these firefighters. They are praised for the outstanding bravery. So it means that it's something that it's outstanding, it's out of this war, something that it's different, it's not common. It's for that reason it's outstanding. Proceed. Proceed is to go on, to continue. We must proceed directly to the hospital, so they must continue. They must continue because maybe they have an emergency. There is someone in this ambulance looking for an emergency to go to the hospital. So proceed is to continue. It's moving on. Go ahead, to start in action, to move. What about register, class? We have the word register. Yes, you register an official record of something like this. We have a register of the attendance or if he's connected today. I have a register of that. Isabella, it says here, Hunter, Haley, Emma, Charlotte. So we have a register of the people that it's attending the classes, yes. It can be a register also of you go to the marker and the cashier might have a cash register, so where is the record of the money. Sift, what about sift? Look at this. It's to put through a strainer to separate or break up lumps, to sort through, examine. So you classify. It took some time to sift through all the mail. So they are classifying, they put in apart the mail for the people that they are going to collect later. So it's like to classify, sift. What about spree? Look at this girl. Look at this girl. A lively or wall outburst of activity. The price was a 30-minute shopping spree. So this girl, he was running after shopping. Tardy. What about tardy? It's not being on time, to be delayed. Maybe tardy for school. This boy woke up tardy, so that is tardy. And unfit, I think this is the last word. Unfit is not suitable, not proper. So the fluid may have water unfit to drink. So you cannot drink the water that it's from the, you cannot drink this water, right? So because you see this sign, so it's not suitable, it's unfit, or sometimes it can be clothes that it's not unfit It's unfit. It's not properly for you. Okay, this is the last one. Variety. Variety, there is a different types of something. So there is a list of a category of plants of animals. We have different numbers of that. So that is category. Now, let's go now working on the book. It was just a review. Because if you remember, we were working on the Return of the Wolves unit number 10. That was the vocabulary. Now let's finish the word 105. We didn't finish the last class, so today we're going to finish this page 105. So open your book, and we're going to work according to the vocabulary of this. In a register, you might find, so about the word that we have in boldface, we need to complete the sentence. What is the answer of number 1, class? In a register,
Record.
you might find records. That's right, records. That is going to be letter B. Letter B, records. Now, what about number 2? Milk is unfit to drink if it is?
Sour.
If it is?
Sour, I think.
Sour. Yes, it might be unfit if it is sour. So let's put it hard here. Now, next one, number 3. If I'm tardy, I might be told. If you are tardy,
You are late.
You are late. Why it says you were late? Because remember that I'd say it tardy. In tardy, it's a synonym for late. Excellent, Gabriela. Letter D, number 4. Which is juvenile? It's a juvenile.
The bee. A newly hatched chick.
It's a juvenile. That's right. A grandmother isn't a juvenile. A police officer not. It might be an adult in a car seat.
I did all the pages.
You did all the pages. Excellent. Letter B is a juvenile. A newly hatched chick. Number 5. You might come back from a spree.
With a lot of package.
With a lot of packages. That's right. Why that? Remember that the spree, it's a picture that I displayed you before, that it was that girl running with a lot of going shopping. So back from the spree with a lot of packages. Maybe there was a promotion. Number 6, which might you sift?
A flower.
A flower. Okay, excellent. You work on all that, Gabriela. You
Yes.
good check. You have the answers. Yes. Okay, excellent. Now let's continue number 7. At a camp that offers a variety of sports, you might.
The A.
Yes.
Swing, wrestle, and skate.
Kids. Yes, because it says a variety. You're not going to do just the same. You're going to have different activities. So the activities that you might have is swim, wrestle, and skate. In the camp, at the camp. Excellent. Letter E. Number 8. Where does bears drill?
In the forest.
In the forest. Letter C. Number 9. If you have outstanding bills,
You own money.
you earn money. Outstanding bills, you earn money. Number 10. If the action proceeds,
It goes on.
it means that you are going to go on. Excellent. Letter D, goes on, because it says proceeds. You continue moving on. You never stop. It's not makes skins laugh. It not makes you cry. It's going on. Number 11, you drenched in jewelry if you.
Wearing many bracelets and rings.
That's right. You drenched in jewelry if you wear many bracelets and rings. And the last one, number 12, it's for a friend in distress, you.
Probably offer help.
Probably offer help. That's right. You're going to give a help to someone if it is in distress, it's been in anxiety because of the problem that it's facing that person. Stress, so it's being in like having anxiety, might be in a problem, suffering something. So that is number 12. Excellent. For a friend in distress, you will probably offer help. Did you finish your class 105?
I finished. I finished.
Finished.
I feel
Go to page 106. Start reading 106 by yourself. 106.
no quité esta, no la quité.
10 seconds, Mia. 10 seconds. 106. If you finish work on 106, read the instructions because we're going to work on that page today. 106.
I finished, Miss.
Finished. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. We have page 106. We are going to talk about prefixes. What is a prefix, class? Do you know what is a prefix?
Me, I don't finish to copy.
Añadir other word.
Okay, it's a word that is added, that's right. But in this case, is added at the beginning of the base word. Remember
Yes.
that a base word, it's the word that we can have it, and we can include prefixes or suffixes. Prefixes goes at the
I don't
beginning of
finish
the
to
word.
copy.
Khaled, you didn't finish the circle in your book?
No.
Okay, later we are going to put that page. Let's continue 106. Prefix, remember that it's at the beginning adding. It's a word that it's adding to the beginning of the base word. You can add prefixes, like it says the prefix pre to register, to make a new word. So we have the prefix usually means before, the pre. Pre plus register, we have a new word, pre-register. That it means you registered before, or signing up for beforehand. So it means that it was before. The pre, the prefix pre means something that it's going to be before. Number 2, we have the prefix D. Usually means the opposite of or out of something. So D plus plane, we have the plane. It means to get out of a plane. So the prefix D means the opposite of something, or out of. D-plane, pre-register. Now, also we have the prefix ill and ear. Often means not or without something. We have ill, logical. We have the new word illogical. So it means that it's not logical. Ill, the IL, it means something that it's not. So it means that it's not logical because we have illogical, or not using good reasoning. And we have IR, irresponsible, means not responsible. So that it's ill and ear, it can mean not, that it's lacking of something. D means the opposite of something, and pre, it means something that's going to happen before. Now we're going to use these prefixes to complete this part of this page 106. So write the missing prefix, base word or new word, then write the meaning of the word. So we have the prefix D, it's done for us, but it's missing the base word to have the born. Remove the born. What is the base word, class?
Debone.
Deborn, so the base word is going to be born because we have the prefix D plus born, we have the new word that is deborn. And it means remove the bond. What about number 2? We have ir plus regular, we have irregular. That is the new word, irregular. So let's write in the space that you have this prefix. It means that it's not regular. Remember that this prefix IR means not. So regular is the contrary of irregular because that prefix changed the meaning of the word, of this base word. Number 3, we have pre plus set. What is the new word, class?
Preset.
Presentation.
Presentation or preset?
Preset. Preset.
Preset, that's right. It's the same, preset. And what does it mean, preset? Set beforehand. So it means that it's going to be before. You set something before. Set beforehand. So pre plus set, we have preset. And the last one, we have ill, the prefix ill plus legitimate. What is the new word?
Illegitimate.
That's right.
Illegitimate.
So we write it down. It's with double A. That is the new word because we have ill plus legitimate. We have illegitimate. That is a new word and it means that it's not legitimate or not legal. It's not legal because we see here the explanation that ill and ir, they means not or without. So it's not without.
I don't understand what means illegitimate.
Okay, illegitimate in Spanish, you're going to say illegal. It's the contrary of being legal. That is the contrary. Ill, this prefix, it changed the meaning. Just say legal. It is legal, so it means that you can do it according to the laws of the country or what you are trying to do. But if you say illegal or illegitimate, it's going to be the contrary. You have legal, but if you have illegal, that is the contrary. It means no legal.
Okay, thank
So
you.
the same is illegitimate. It's not legal. Now, apply. It says complete each sentence with a word that contains the prefix pre, the, ill, or ir. Choose from the words above. So we're going to use the words that we have above to complete the second part. So it says here, it might be one of these words. It says the largest screen and channels make this TV a bestseller.
I think that irregular.
Regular, the large screen, and no, I'm going to help you with this one. It's preset, so it's something that it was said before. So it preset, the screen and the presets channels make this TV a bestseller because it's the physical appearance and all the channels that they are included before. Number 6, a good chef can a fish and carve a chicken.
Debone.
Debone. Oh, you have the answer there. Okay, yes, it's debone. Let's write it down. A good chef can debone a fish and carve a chicken. Number 7, it says the 6 patients heartbeat worried the doctor.
The sick
It might be one of these words. So the 6 patients heartbeats, not regular. The heartbeat of that patient.
Irregular.
Irregular. That's right.
Regular.
Regular heartbeat worried the doctor because it was not a regular heartbeat. It was doing more beats than normal. Number 8, it will take a long time to figure out these instructions. They don't have sense.
Boom.
Illegitimate.
It's not legitimate. No, it hasn't sense. That's instruction. It doesn't make sense. So they are
Illogical.
illogical. That's right. Illogical. Illogical instructions. So it's going to be hard or difficult for them to figure out those instructions. Number 9, talking on the phone while you are babysitting would be, if it is a babysitting, she or he must be taking care of the baby. But if it is,
Irresponsible.
that's right, excellent. Irresponsible, talking on the phone, it must be taking care of the baby.
Irresponsible.
That's right, that is the answer. Number 10, we will, when the aircraft comes to a halt. They're going to be out of a plane. Out of a plane.
Deplane.
Deplane. We will deplane when the aircraft comes to a halt. Number 11, before taking after school activities, students must, for the classes, you have to sign it up. You have to register. Sign it up before.
Pre-register.
We must pre-register, that's right. You cannot go to classes, for example, swimming classes, without having a pre-registration. So it means you pre-register before going to those taking those lections. Pre-register. Okay, and the last one, the ruler took over the government.
The irregular.
No, it's not legal.
Illogical.
No legal.
Illegitimate.
That's right. So as you can notice, using the prefixes, the words or letters that we include before the base word, we can create new words and change the meaning of something. It's not the same. Okay, it's not the same saying regular as saying irregular. It's not the same saying set as preset or born as born. You finished, class?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide if you finish this.
No, Miss, wait.
No? Okay. Work on next page. Work on next page, class, page 107. 107. Start reading by yourself if you finish. We have some adjectives and proverbs. Work by yourself.
Yes.
Yes. Go to page 107. 107. Finish? All of you finished to copy this 106? Yes. Okay.
I finished.
Okay, let's go 107. What we're going to do, class? As you can notice, we have some proverbs. What is a proverb? It's a short, well-known expression or saying that it states an obvious truth or gives advice. For example, to know duel in the past, it's a proverb. In that proverb, the word duel doesn't have to do with living in an actual place. Instead, it refers to a way of thinking. It couches that people spend too much time worrying about the past, so they can forget about what is possible in the future. So that is a proverb. A proverb, it has, like we say in Spanish, un dicho, proverbio. Do you know once in Spanish, one proverb, class? No, you don't know in Spanish, not in English.
What?
One proverb.
One proverb.
Or adage.
Un apodo.
No. It's an expression that it states obvious things. For example, in Spanish, you can say, el que con lobos anda, aullar aprende. Have you ever listened to some expressions like that?
No.
No? You don't know in dichos, that's right, in Spanish, they are called dichos. Do you know one dicho? One proverb, adage, no?
No.
No, you don't know none of them? Cuando el río suena, piedras trae. They say, there are a lot of proverbs that they can say.
Camarón que se duerme se lo lleva la corriente.
That's right, Fernando. That is a good example, one of them. Que madruga, Dios le ayuda. So we have a lot of it. So here it might be in English, the ones that we have.
Nunca sabes lo que tienes hasta que lo pierdes.
That's right. That is a good example, Gabriela. Yes, you know it. Now, let's work on this. We have practice, so we're going to match we're going to read the sentence and decide which proverb best express a truth about the situation that it's described. So we have a situation and we have the proverb. Number one, Gabriela, help me to read number one, please.
our neighborhood helped us move into our new house. So we helped him clean up his backyard.
Number 2. Continue, Gabriela.
I was upset that I couldn't play in the softball game, but I made a new friend while sitting in the stands.
Number 3.
The two friends love spending time together because they have so much in common.
Number 4.
After I fell off my back, I hurt my knee. I was extra carefully the next time I rode.
Thank you. So we have the situation, and now we have the expression. It says, once bitten, twice shy. Birds of a feather flock together. One good turn deserves another, and every cloud has a silver lining. So what do you think is going to be for number 1? That it's telling you that the neighbor helped us move into a new house. Which of these expressions meant? It means that
One good turn deserves another.
that's right. So that it's going to be number 1 here. Number 1. What do you think is going to be for number 2 situation? That it says that it was upset that it couldn't play in the sub
Every cloud
Every cloud
has
has
a
a
silver
silver
lining.
lining.
lining. That's right. That is number 2. Number 3, it says that there are two friends that love spending the time together.
Birds of feather
That's
Birds of a
flock
feather flock
together.
together.
They flock
To the
together.
tune-
And number
to the
4,
point, to the final.
Once
Number-
bitten,
Unbidden
twice
twice
shy.
shy.
Unbidden twice.
that's right. That is going to be number 4. Excellent. Now, in the second part, what we need to do is create some sentences, but they're free, so you're going to work by yourself, those sentences. We're going to have a dictation time. Open your notebook. I'm going to dictate some words before we go, so I'm going to dictate some words. Open your notebook, please.
Miss, and what sentences?
Sentences, it's just describing here, some sentences. It's free. This, don't worry about it. The important is what we completed. The other is just sentences that you can write. Some sentences about what do you understand about what it says. Great oaks grown from the little acorn, so you can write a sentence here. Or what do you understand about it? Okay, let's open the notebook. Let's open the notebook. We're going to have a dictation time. So I'm going to say the words and you are going to write those words in your notebook. Let me know if you are ready with your notebook. Yes? I'm going to say just 5 words.
I am on the title.
Dictation, right? Dictation.
Only 5 words.
Just 5 words. Yes, there are going to be just 5 words like the last class. Just 5 words.
Finish.
Yes? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Let's write it down using the words that we used today. Number 1. Deborn. Deborn.
What?
Deborn.
Debone.
Deborn. Yes, deborn.
Bone.
Deborn, number 1. Number 2. Illogical. 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 Number 3, it's going to be irregular. Irregular.
I
Number
know.
3 is irregular. Number 4,
Regular.
irresponsible. Responsible. Irresponsible. And the last one, it's going to be deplane. Deplane. Deplane.
I finished.
Finished? Okay, one more time. I'm going to say the 5 words one more time. I'm going to say the 5 words.
Okay.
Number 1, deborn. Number 2, illogical. Number 3, irregular. 4, irresponsible. And number 5, deplane. Okay, let's finish here. I sent it through the chat so you can put a check your answers. So let's finish here. You have one homework. It's on Schoology. It's related to these words. So let's finish the quiz. Bye.